man, oh 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 man. Yo, what's poppin', people? Yo, what's poppin', people? Yo, it's Abu back here, aka Lames Boo. Yo, we're back here in the 98 Point Lames Cafe. As y'all can clearly see right above me, y'all already know what it is, and y'all already know what we about to do, obviously. Another reaction video for the night. Y'all already know. Y'all already know. Yo, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to y'all for coming through for the last video. Y'all already know, man. We trying to make these every single day, multiple times per day for life. Now that we're back, you already know. But yo, dudes, today we are going to be reacting to a guy who has the. You see, listen. I'm not gonna lie. I have a pretty dang good backdrop. Would y'all not agree? I have a pretty good like coffee shop going on, a pretty good cafe going on. I'm trying to run a clean business, you know, but there's only one person that I can actually think of that has a better backdrop than I do, a better office than I do, and that's Coffeezilla. I'm not gonna lie, I gotta give him his props, cause he be doing his thing. I gotta admit it. You know, you gotta give a man his flowers. Pause. But still, you know, you already got to give it. But yo, shout out to Yall and shout out to Roblox Gamer for being the first two people up in the chat. Yo, appreciate y'all for coming through. You already know. But yo, we're about to get right up into this video. Because yo, Coffeezilla out here once again exposing these scammers and these frauds and these financial gurus that should have no type of business being in your pockets. Not at all. But hey, man, we're about to get right up into this video. So yo, this video is called Exposing a 500 Million Scam Gets Dangerous. It's crazy. And Joel, best believe I definitely do remember you. You see, I try to keep tabs on every single person that comes into my streams. I got you, my guy. But yo, appreciate you. But yo, so without any further ado, so I can stop my rambling on, let's get right into this video. But yo, hope y'all appreciate the new setup though.
Today we're uncovering a $500 million Ponzi scheme called Trader's Domain. In part one, we exposed a web of scammers. We found an ongoing government investigation. But as I spoke to victims, I realized there was someone behind the curtains controlling it all.
And that's when I find out there's this one guy named Ted who's making all the trades and he's running this Ponzi scheme.
We now learn of this savant that is the man behind trade.
I just gotta say this before we get too deep into this video. I'm not gonna be pausing too much, but yo, scammers, why? Just why? Like yo, people be working every single day, busting they bus just to. That don't sound right, busting they bus, but busting they tailbone just to get a dollar out here. You know what I mean? And then y'all are literally just playing. Yeet that dollar right out their pockets. Like, dang, scammers just be on some.
Watch where you're going, you fool. Watch where you're going, you fool.
Like, bro, come on now. It's like, bro, we just trying to earn an easy, a good living, you know, out here. And then scammers just out here just taking it. But hey, man, it happens to the best of us. Unfortunately, you can't do nothing about it. It's just the world that we live in, unfortunately, you know. But yo, Roblox Gamer, I'm gonna catch you.
Trader's Domain. And so this is the first time I ever hear the name Ted Safranko. And I'm like, who the freak is Ted? Who's Ted?
That is the multi-million-dollar question. And I decided the best place to look for answers was starting with the victims. Welcome to part two.
My understanding of who Ted Safranko was at the time I invested was an experienced trader.
He's a master trader with relationships like this all over the world, and he was internationally known and respected.
Very credible Wall Street trader. I know that's bad to, you know, judge a book off of their cover, but you know, he just looked like, you know, like a normal guy, like a Wall Street trader. You know, he didn't seem like the type of guy that would mess you over.
You never know who's going to be the type of guy to mess you over.
Everything showed the opposite. He didn't work on Wall Street. He got his start in 2016 when he was the student of a 23-year-old get-rich-quick guru on Instagram.
My man made up a story.
That's some bullshit.
That is just tough. That is just tough.
Named Nino Koroff. We know this because of a testimonial he filmed.
Hi
This guy
everyone,
looks
my name
familiar,
is
though.
Ted. I've been working around right
The
now
Nino
with
guy.
Nino for probably about 6 months. Really what I did is, for 2016, what I tried to do is I really wanted to set myself
Maybe I seen him in a YouTube ad or something.
up nice. Being a little bit older, I've been working for many years now, almost 15 years. I wanted to have a lifestyle change. I wanted to get into something different to give myself a better opportunity in life.
Makes
And
sense.
literally, I went through social media. I found Nino on Instagram. I sort of laughed actually because I saw him with his Lambo and all his fun stuff. And me being as old as I
Hey, yo, bro. Are those diamond encrusted Gucci shoes? Yo, guys, listen. Yo, Roblox Gamer, appreciate you liking the video, bro. Hey, man, just appreciate you that you did. But, yo, guys, listen. What on earth? Why? Why would one need jewel encrusted shoes? Especially Gucci shoes. Like, yo, they're already extravagant as they get. But it's like, wait, am I tripping? Wait, hold on. Let me.
actually because I saw him with his Lambo and all his
I'm
fun
pretty
stuff.
sure that.
And
Okay, so they sparkling. They might not be jewels. Maybe I'm just tripping. But hey, I mean, like, shoot, like, I'm not gonna lie, that's way too flashy. Like, yo, come on now, bro. Like, these bust downs out here are already flashy enough, but hey, man, it is what it is. Not my life. I'll never understand it.
me being as old as I am now, maybe 37 years old, 36 years old, I couldn't really fathom how somebody was doing what they were doing at such a young age.
Wow. The answer, of course, to Ted's question is that Nino was scamming people with get-rich-quick courses, and Ted soon figured this out. He started his own grift called the Forex Family Course, which eventually led to the launch of his very own Forex brokerage called Trader's Domain. Ted said that it would be non-manipulated, as opposed to most of the scammy brokerages of the time. And with his business partner, David Negus, they opened their doors in 2018. I found this out because I talked to the roommate at the time who witnessed everything.
So my name's Jonathan Semeta. I was roommates
you have a good birthday
with
soon,
David
Roblox.
Negus at the start of 2018, pretty much for the whole duration of the year. And I witnessed the inception of Trader's Domain from the beginning. It was basically run out of the spare bedroom of our house.
That's right, we have an eyewitness who saw the beginning of this. And what he told me is that Trader's Domain was originally selling themselves as one of the good guys.
Forex has a lot of
It always starts off that way.
shysterness in the industry. I'm sure a lot of people are aware of that. And there's a lot of brokers that have bad reputations, with doing shady dealings. Ted and Dave started this operation under the premise of the good guy and honesty and being for the little guy sort of thing, someone you could trust, which everybody bought.
It's crazy, yo. They always be starting off trying to say that they for the little guy, but hey, man, that's just how they get into the little guy's pockets. And yo, hey, man, hope you have your good birthday when that comes up for sure, bro. But yo, bro, dude, come on now, bro. Why people be working hard for their money, man? Come on now. I mean, I guess this man is scamming people that already got big money, but regardless, scamming is scamming, and it's not right one way or another, but still, you know what I mean? That's crazy. It's just some crazy stuff out here, bro.
Ted did have a good reputation in the community.
The way they did this was they described themselves as an A-book brokerage, which I didn't really understand at the time, but basically means they were one of the legitimate ones.
Can you just explain really briefly what the difference between A-book and B-book are?
So A-book, your orders are direct to the market. And B-book, basically the broker takes the opposite side of your trade. So when you lose money, they win. Most traders lose, so a lot of
Sounds kind of similar to like people like be shorting stocks and stuff like that. But I've dabbled into stocks here and there and stuff like that. I've done a lot of research and stuff like that. There was a time when I was doing a lot of research into stocks. I'm no expert, best believe. I'm not even close to an expert. But hey, man, like, what's cool? I know a few things here and there, like day trading, swing trading, stuff like that. Hey, man, like, what's cool? I've experimented. I've made some money. I've lost some. It is what it is, Thinking about it, but yeah.
A lot of brokerages go.
I don't recommend it unless you actually do your due diligence. Yeah.
B-book, they make money off the trader. They're not. Your orders aren't actually going to the market. It's just the broker basically shamming you.
Okay, to summarize what he said real quick, because it's important. Forex brokers, which are A book, it just means that your trades are real. B booking is when the trades are kept in-house and things can be faked. They can be messed with. And this is why Ted said that his brokerage was A book. He couldn't scam you, and he claimed this repeatedly. But the question is that true? With stories of changing trades, I wasn't so sure.
And then all of a sudden, everything magically got erased. And they said, oh, the servers refreshed. We had to refresh the servers. Like that's...
That's some bullshit.
For real. Yo, they just swept the rug under these people's eyes. It's like, yo, that's under their nose. It's like, I can't remember if it's under their nose or they swept the rug under them. Okay. I just remember that what's called don't judge the cover by the book. I don't know if y'all ever seen that video, but yo, go check the dang, you see, I'm getting just as tongue twisted as that man was in that video. Don't judge the book by the cover video. Yeah, that video was hilarious. Just don't do it.
Somehow changed all the trades, right?
And not only were the stories shady, when I asked the roommate about it, he told me about a very strange conversation he overheard.
I was in my room one day and I overheard a conversation and I thought I caught something about B booking, switching people from A book to B book. And so I asked Dave about it and he blatantly said to me, he's like, yeah, if people are going to be losing, we might as well B book them because we're just leaving money on the table.
Wow.
It was kind of a shock to me because that's, kind of.
That's how he messed up. But because like I said, people be working hard for their money, and then what's called this dude literally just playing like switching from supposedly, oh yeah, we for the little guy to, hey man, we just gonna do the same as to every single other corporation is doing out here. But that's tough. That's tough out here. What can you do? You can't trust a lot of these people out here. You can't.
I went against everything that they had sort of built this platform on, so I just didn't really know how to take that, but I just took it for what it was.
Wow, if this is true, this means their whole story is fake. But of course, claiming this is a pretty huge accusation, and I didn't want to do it on the word of just one person because it would mean that everything was built on lies and fraud. So I wanted more proof. So to do this, I set up a Discord channel to investigate Trader's Domain and invited all the victims to come share with me what they had found. And soon, many of them started sharing evidence, including a document which they said would prove that they were B-booking. These people showed me an invoice from a platform called B2Broker, addressed to Trader's Domain FX, which had a very important line item. Quote, minimum monthly payment for the use of B-book service. Why would Trader's Domain need to pay for a B-book service if they were
Excellent question.
Now, of course, we also need to talk about who is B2Broker. They call themselves a white label solution for brokerages and exchanges, which simply means they sell a brokerage product that you can slap your name on. And it appears that this is exactly what Ted Safranko did, which means that the back end of Trader's Domain and what Ted is even selling is just a rebranded product. So we'll put B2Broker on the board over here because they're going to be key to understanding this whole scam. Because as I found more of these invoices, I realized B2Broker may have helped facilitate this.
Yo, I'm looking at all these invoices. It just reminded me just how broke I am in life. Guys, don't worry. If you ever feel like you're broke in life, don't worry, you're not alone. There's billions of us. There's billions of us that's broke. There's only like really like what less than 1 million people that's actually rich out here. You know what I mean? So, hey, man, don't feel discouraged. You know, just keep on doing what you got to do. Don't worry about it. You know what I mean? Because, hey, man, at the end of the day, yeah, sure, money, we definitely all need it. We definitely all need it in life, but it's definitely not everything. You know, I definitely don't need that much money in life. I'm not going to lie. 500 million or even hey, man, a mil, that'd be cool and all, but, I mean, honestly, if I was a millionaire, no one would really even know. And that's just how it gotta be, you know? I'd just still be living in like a regular house, like, I don't know, like a few bedrooms. That's pretty much it, you know? Regular neighborhood, that's all. I'd just still be saying hi, neighbor, like I would be doing every single other day. But hey, man, I live in an apartment right now, so hey, man, it is what it is, though.
This whole thing, all apparently for the low price of $1,000 a month for this fee. Now, what these several invoices do is not only corroborate the story the roommate was telling us about bee-booking, it means that the trades and the crazy returns are all likely fake. It was all a fraud based on a software Ted himself never even built. And of course, now the question is, okay, if the trades are fake, where did the money go? Because the investment money was very much real, even if the trades were fake. We know for a fact that over $100 million was invested based on the CFTC's estimate, but based on what I have, I think it's significantly more. Either way, we're talking about an extremely large amount of cash. So it had to go somewhere. I mean, we know from our first episode that a lot of it went to this company called CCAP Holdings, but what happened after that? As I began to ask myself this question, I was contacted by an anonymous source who found out that I was investigating. As I said, I had made it public at that point, and they told me they had a friend who might know something more. Something that could, quote, show bee-book activities, money laundering, and fake invoices. They asked if I was interested. Of course I was. And when this friend got in touch, they claimed to have literally 2,000 plus files and documents on Trader's domain.
Got all the proof.
I was a little skeptical at first, but when the files showed up, even I was surprised.
What's going on? This man, Roblox Gamer, I'm gonna catch you later, bro. But yo, dude, this man here is like, where does the green screen stop, bro? Where does oh my goodness. You know what? I'm fully immersed into it, but at the same time, I can see straight through it because, like, yo, I'm literally doing the same thing. But hey, man, I ain't gonna lie though. His setup is tough. It
took me weeks to go through all the documents, but eventually, a pattern started to emerge.
Bro. Nah, I love his editing. See, I wish I wanna work myself up to this one day. Sheesh.
The more I pulled on the threads, the more I realized.
But not exactly like him, you know.
All
just like
connected.
Inspiration wise.
All right, I think I get it.
Because honestly, I could never do what Coffeezilla's doing. I'm not gonna lie. Like, sheesh. Bro, I would go through like a couple of those papers in that box. And hey, man, I'm taking the rest of the week off, bro. Because I'm not gonna lie, I don't read that. I don't like to read that much. I like to read manga, but I do not like to read huge stacks of words on top of each other. It just makes me, I don't know. I don't know. It is what it is, though. It is what it is. Hope I'm not alone on that.
I think I understand how Trader's Domain took in money. If you look at our old understanding of the company, we had the basics, but we're missing several things, okay? It starts with the sponsors. They were micro celebrities or influential people who were paid very well to bring in investors, money. And the more you brought in, the more you were paid, which was actually explained to me by a sponsor who had $10 million underneath him. So you've got $10 million under you that's locked up. How many does the guy above you have?
He won't even tell me, but millions. He was getting like probably $500,000 a month just in payouts. Like I was doing well out there. I was getting paid like 20, 30,000 a month.
All right, so these sponsors would get a cut of the money that they brought in, which meant that they went out and flexed on social media to bring in more clients.
Of course.
Some bragged about yachts, some invited people to DM them for 10% monthly ROI deals. Either way, once the victims were on the hook, they would be instructed to go one of two payment routes. The first option was cash. They would wire money to a US-based bank like CCAP Holdings with a generic memo that said services and definitely not Forex or investments, because that would trigger red flags. And once word went out that the wire had been sent, before the money even got there, Trader's Domain would immediately credit them on the back end with fake money, which we know from interviews I did.
He would credit my account without ever having any money before I ever gave him money. You know what I mean?
So the numbers were there before you ever got.
Before I ever paid for anything.
So that day I get a Trader's Domain confirmation and it shows up in my Trader's Domain, $500,000 sitting in my account. The next day, Chase calls me and they go, "Oh, we just want to verify this is you." And I'm like, "Oh, you haven't released the wire?"
Oh my God. So they had accredited your account before the money had
I'm not gonna lie, I'll put a stop on it right as soon as I'm finding out that
ever hit.
Yeah, before the money had ever hit.
All right, but if the money on Trader's Domain was fake, where did the real money go? Well, I believe they had a money laundering operation to get the money offshore. This is based on a series of invoices I was given showing money being sent from onshore banks, Ted Safranko, David Negus, Tin Tran controlled, like Sag Capital, and then they would send that to offshore companies, shell companies, which were very suspicious. For example, we found invoices sending $100,000 to a company called Safe Seal Technology. Why?
$100,000.
In another one, they sent $1 million to Discover Tour Plus. Now,
I be seeing all these numbers and I'm really just wondering, how do you even spend that much in the first place? How do you spend $1 million or even $100,000 on a single purchase? Like, what's called? I'm not saying like what's called like the item, but just plain like, how do you go about that, bro? Because I know that my bank would just plain like immediately flag that and all that other stuff, but I don't know. Yo, Jose Reyes, yo, what's poppin', bro? Yo, long time no see, my G. How you doing?
this one in particular had a website, and if you go to discovertourplus.com, they claim to be a travel agency, but there's nothing to actually buy. I tried booking my own vacation, which I desperately need at this point because I'm way too deep in this investigation, but none of the links would let me book. So this website appears to just be a front for funneling millions of dollars offshore. Besides, who even pays $1 million to a travel agency if you're a Forex investment company, especially does that multiple times? Of course, the alternate explanation is that the reason you might send money from a shell company in the US to an offshore shell company is to launder that money, because then you can now declare that $1 million the travel agency took in the result of a bustling business instead of fraud. Now, that's my theory, but we have dozens of these invoices which seem to confirm it. And you might expect that this was the main way Trader's Domain moved large chunks of cash. But you'd be wrong, because in 2023, laundering money through banks is like communicating with smoke signals instead of text messages. No, the real way to launder money has changed. Today, it's crypto. So this brings us to option 2 of how to move money. Crypto is the main way Trader's Domain moved money. It was perfect for them, and it was the main way they circumvented regulation.
Of course.
Recall at the beginning of this show, I told you that offshore companies couldn't solicit U.S. investors, but Trader's Domain told people that up front. They said, quote, Trader's Domain does not solicit U.S. clients. However, they would claim underneath that, quote, just a note, we have crypto accounts available, which is sort of like saying, hey, we don't let in U.S. clients through the front door, but just a note, we have a back door. Because when you went to their website to sign up, I kid you not, as country of origin, you could select your country as the country of crypto, which, unsurprisingly, some people actually did.
One of the early things that felt weird to me is that you couldn't register as a U.S. citizen on his website. It was crypto. You had to go in as a crypto user. I can still show you on my account where I'm listed as a crypto user and not a U.S. citizen.
That is clearly illegal. But the reason it matters is not that they circumvented regulation. People do that all the time. It's the scale this was all happening on. This wasn't a few dollars. This is hundreds of millions. I mean, a single one of their payment processors in crypto complained in a recent lawsuit that the founder believed that, quote, the trader's domain is clearly a Ponzi scheme. They have moved over $50 million in cryptocurrency and U.S. currency directly to the trader's domain systems. Not only that, a different payment processor also had their transaction data with trader's domain leaked to us. And with the help of a blockchain intelligence company called Crystal Blockchain, we traced even more money that had come in. According to them, roughly 450.
Y'all see that number, right? Y'all see that number, right? Honestly, I'm not listen. Not even just me. 99.99999% of us, of all of us people on Earth, will never see that many numbers in our bank account. And that's completely fine. That's completely fine. But it's crazy thinking that a single person could have that much. My goodness. And then that was cool. There's nothing wrong with that. But through the means of scamming people. Wow. Sheesh, man. That's some crazy stuff out here, bro. That's really some straight grade A. Like, for real, yo, that's some
bullshit.
No, let me stop.
50 million went into trader's domain. And that combined with the 50 million from that other crypto payment processor is where we arrived to our $500 million estimate. Now, bear in mind, this is just crypto. This is not talking about fiat here. And this is real money that went in, not fake Ponzi games. And at this point in the investigation, I'm feeling pretty confident. We have two really big things. The first is that the scale of this thing is huge, probably bigger than even the government believes it is. But I also feel extremely confident we have proof of fraud. And the only thing left to do is confront the man behind it all, Ted Safranko. And this is also the thing that I've been putting off doing the whole time, to be
Better go reach the big boss now.
Be honest, because the entire investigation, as I spoke to people, I was warned not to reach out because Ted was well known for going after anyone who went after his brokerage. He allegedly said things like, quote, "You want to come after my brokerage, you have a death wish," in messages.
Bro.
And I am going to put a bounty on your...
Nah. Yo. Like... Nah, these are straight grade A threats. Bro. Hey, man, sheesh. Hey, man. Yo, this man, Ted. I was about to say Wasana-san, like that. I was thinking about King of the Hill for a second there, but dang, yo. Nah, this man got to be even richer than Ted Wasana-san from King of the Hill. That's crazy, bro. Like, yo, this man is just out here. This man is really just out here. Damn, yo, he outside.
Your head. There were a lot more of these, and of course, he also famously threatened people on video.
I'd take a flight to the UK right now and just fucking show up and curb stomp their heads. Yeah, I get arrested. So what? I win because they're dead.
So
yo. Bro. What is this man's problem? Y'all really just heard this man, right? Hold up.
Yeah, I get arrested. So what? I win because they're dead.
So yeah, the guy is kind of a psycho. So I was very nervous about doing this. And so I decided to go to the bar and get me a little bit of liquid courage.
This man here.
Come on, Coffee. You've been sitting here for 2 hours. Are you gonna do it or not?
How much better does this man's setup get? Yo, Coffee. Holy freak, even a robot bartender. That talks. Bro, I want to be on some like similar level to this. This is crazy. Something similar level. Not the same, definitely not, but yo, hey man, don't get it messed up. I still love my backdrop as much as I do, but yo, this man, holy freak, bro. Y'all see this? Production?
Come on, Coffee. You've been sitting here for 2 hours. Are you gonna do it or not?
Give me this one more shot, okay? And then
this man here. This man here.
Here goes nothing.
Man, shoot. Hey man, all I need is an apple juice or an orange juice. I don't drink, like I said, y'all. Don't drink. Yeah, I don't need it, people. But hey man, to those of y'all who do, I don't really care less. It is what it is. Do what you do. Live your life. Oh man.
Come on, Ted.
I bet you he's not even gonna answer.
Dang, Ted Wasana-san, he's really about to call him.
Come on.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. Please record your message.
I knew it. That settles that. You want another drink?
I guess so.
You humans are such odd creatures. You were nervous about calling, yet you seem upset he didn't answer?
I was concerned. I mean, but once I was committed, I don't know, it just feels a little anticlimactic, I guess.
Maybe it's for the best. Not everything has a Hollywood ending. You do the best you can, and sometimes you have to enjoy a consolation prize.
What's that?
How about a drink with a friend?
Wait, I thought you couldn't drink.
Take the shot, Coffee.
All right.
What this man do? This robot. Oh wow.
I just close my eyes. I've known for a while. My dear,
Bro, how much better does this man's production get? He has a whole futuristic neon thing going on now.
I'll unravel in your head.
Ted Wasana-san.
Hello?
Before we continue, obviously I've spoken to my counsel. We know about your YouTube channel now. We reviewed it. I mean, there's really nothing of substance on there, to be honest. I think it's more of a glorified clickbait channel.
I'm in chats right now on Telegram. He's still in there actively saying that he's trading.
You can think anything you want. You can turn around and say that I am gaming the system, I'm gaming my followers.
That is such a chicken response from a total coward. No accountability at all.
I'm the enemy of the state for most people because of what I do and how I do it.
Nobody knows anything about his wife because they don't have the resources that I have. My resources can find out every little thing about you. You will see the amount of destruction I leave.
Yo. Yeah, throwing shots. Holy freak. Yo, this is getting crazy out here. B2B. B2 broker was asked for comment. Here's their response. We fully support individuals who are fighting against scams and any illegal or wait, hold on. I'm sorry. I said that wrong. Okay. So they first started off by saying, we fully support individuals who are fighting against scams.
That's some bullshit.
All right, so here's the thing. Of course, everything is alleged, but hey, man, I don't know. But hey, man, the evidence is pretty dang hard to fight against. But hey, man, it is what it is. All right, and any illegal or unethical schemes. Okay. As soon as we became aware of the negative information concerning Traders Domain, we conducted a comprehensive internal compliance check and promptly terminated our agreements with them. Okay. All right. So, Corey, you want to read this?
Let's see how they massacred yet another one of our childhood heroes.
Yeah.
I'm out. You think I'm about to... I'm not watching this! Look! I'm tired of it.
Well, hey, man. I mean, can't really say much about that. Dang, that's tough. Huh. Sheesh. This production is ridiculous. This man Coffee. Wow. Yo, bro. That's the end of the video, right? Yeah. Dang. That's crazy out here, man. That's crazy. Let me leave this video a like. Coffee really be putting in his heart and soul into these videos. I can see it, like what's called, I can see from the production level, like what's called, to the way that he actually, like what's called, confidently like explains himself, or like just pretty much like, or does the research, the necessary research, and isn't just playing like say anything like out of his tailbone type. Is just literally giving hard hitting facts, which I really do appreciate. You know what I mean about Coffee. Oh, part 3 will be released next week. Okay, cool. Yo, let me know if y'all want me to react to part 3. I gotta watch part 1 specifically myself and stuff like that. I never watched part 1, but I'm definitely gonna check it out. But yo, definitely a dope video. Another dope video by Coffeezilla. Yo, shout out to Coffeezilla. Shout out to Coffeezilla for being out here exposing these scams, doing the necessary research. I mean, of course, everything is alleged. So, hey, man, don't be coming after my head. So, that's, I said what I needed to say, okay? Obviously, I ain't do no research, so, hey, man. Hey, man, I'm just listening to what Coffee's saying. But, hey, man, Coffee's clearly putting in the work, so, hey, man, shout out to him. But, yo, dudes, if y'all want me to react to part 3, I'm probably gonna watch part 1 on my own, but if y'all want me to react to part 3, please definitely leave this video a like. Please comment in the comment section below what's called. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. If y'all did, please leave this video a like. Comment in the comment section below, tell me what y'all thought about this video, and at the same time suggest me more of the videos to react to, or just anything that y'all want to talk about in general. It doesn't really matter. We can literally talk about anything, my friends. And also subscribe. I cannot stress this enough, because we're trying to make these videos every single day, multiple times per day for life. So please subscribe. Yo, shout out to my mod Roblox Gamer for being up in the chat. Thank you so much for doing your work and all that, doing all your due diligence. Yo, shout out to everybody who came through, for real. I really do appreciate y'all. I really do. But yo, hope y'all have a beautiful day or night wherever y'all might be in the world. Oh yeah, and be on the lookout for my part 2 of playing the Crooked Man tomorrow. Best believe that's going to be lit. Yo, that's going to be actually super lit. Yo, I really can't wait for that. I honestly really can't wait for that. Oh shoot, yo, H, yeah, dude, yo, another one of my mods came through. Yo, appreciate you. Yo, it's been a long time, but yo, dude, appreciate you coming through. Yo, we just literally finished the Coffeezilla video. Yo, it was super dope. Yo, shout out to Jose Reyes. Appreciate you coming through. Shout out to Joel. Appreciate you for coming through. Yo, dang, hey man, yeah, you came kind of late, but hey man, it is what it is. Don't worry, we're gonna be gaming tomorrow. Like what's called, I might do one more video tonight, but I'm not too sure. It just depends. So be on the lookout for tomorrow's gameplay for part 2 of the Crooked Man. Definitely gonna be fire. Great game. But yo, catch y'all later. Be easy, be safe, have a beautiful day and night wherever y'all might be in the world. I'm gonna catch you soon, and peace.